Hi friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. This is not an art related video. If you are here for an art related video, I sincerely apologize. That is not what we're doing today, so you can skip this one and come back next time. I'm doing some art stuff very soon, but this ain't it. Today, I'm going to be doing a tour of my 5-star Animal Crossing island. And I have some disclaimers in the beginning, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into those so we can get to the tour. First of all, I do not play Animal Crossing like some of you all play Animal Crossing. I have been playing Animal Crossing since I was 10 years old. 2/3 of my life. I played it on the GameCube, I played it on the Wii, I played it on the Nintendo DS, I played it on the Nintendo 3DS. I've played every version of this game. I love this game. But I do not do time skipping, I do not do Nookazon, I am like not crazy into like trading and customizing and overly terraforming. I have a 5-star island, but it's like barely a 5-star island. It's like a 4.5-star island that just got like bumped up, okay? That is like, this is not gonna be some mind-blowing island. It's not gonna blow you away. It's just an island, but I'm really proud of it, and I love this game, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And it's no shade to people that time skip, and it's no shade to people that like are hardcore into this game making beautiful islands. Like, I watch those videos. I love what you do. Please don't stop doing it. But it's just not my thing. So with that in mind, I do have a 5-star island. I've been playing Animal Crossing since it came out. I have just over 330 hours in the game, and I love it. So I'm excited to show you my island. I'm gonna basically show it to you as if you were touring my island for the first time, and I'm gonna be showing you the map and everything. If I have any pattern codes, I will try and add them on the screen and also in the description bar down below as well. I really have not made any of the patterns that you'll see on my island, so I want to shout out the people that did make them. And lastly, I just wanted to say, I know there are more important things going on in the world than my Animal Crossing island right now. And I am aware of those issues, and I am learning about them and trying to do my part as much as I can. I also recognize that there is a need for distraction sometimes when you just need to take a break from the media and all of this crazy, harmful stuff that's happening in the world right now. And I understand that. So if you need that distraction, hopefully this video can be that distraction for you temporarily, but please don't let it distract you from what's going on in the world, and please try and stay informed on those other issues, okay? Love you guys. That is my disclaimer. Let's get into the tour. Okay, so I'm gonna start by showing you guys just the map of my island. I will be going around the entire island and showing you everything from the villagers' houses to my house as well. And I tried to find a picture of the original map that I started with, but I can't find it anywhere, so I'm sorry that you can't really see the before and after of like everything I've done with terraforming and stuff like that, but anyway, my island is called Moonrise after the movie Moonrise Kingdom by Wes Anderson. Love that movie, and I think it's a really cute name for my island, especially because like moons are kind of my thing. So that is why I decided to name my island Moonrise. I guess I can show you my passport as well. My caption is Future Ghost, in case you are interested. The native fruit on my island is peaches, and that is my creator ID for all of the patterns that I don't create. Anyway, when you first arrive to my island, the first thing that you are going to see is this little walkway leading out of the airport that leads right up to a beautiful waterfall. You can see I have some of my lily of the valleys up there. Just a little humble brag right when you get to my island. But this area looks really cool at night. I think number one, it's just a very inviting way to enter my island, but when you have these floor lights lighting up when it gets dark, it just looks even cooler. And then if you just hop over this way, this is like my little visitor area. So I made this area specifically for when people are visiting my island. It's a great convenient place to leave spare items, like if I don't need anything, or if I have duplicate furniture or recipes, this is where I'll leave those items. You can see I have some of them here for my friend to pick up a little bit later. But this is just a great place to like trade things and kind of keep it in a known space. Like people know how to get back to the airport. So this is where I'll leave those items. And also bear in mind, there's like 3 people that visit my island, so this is not something that is like frequented all that often. It's just kind of like just for 3 people to make their lives a little easier. Then when we walk out of that area, we're kind of in the center of my town. So you can see here we have Nook's Cranny. If we just walk over this way, we have the residence center where Kix is visiting today. Also, my island flag is really lame. I haven't changed it yet. I'm sorry. I'm disappointing the art community in Animal Crossing. And then we have the tailor shop. And then behind the residence center, we have the museum, which I just feel like I have to show you how cool this view is. When you look up at the museum, you see a freaking T-Rex. How cool is that? I'm really proud of this. And then you have inclines on either side to go up to the museum. And these signs on either side of the museum are custom patterns, so I will try and find those for you guys and put them on the screen or in the description box if I can find them. So I'm really proud of this center area of my town. It took a lot of finagling to get it just right, but I'm really happy with the way that it looks now. And if you go down this way, you can see you have this lovely view of a fountain with all the flowers and shrubs. You can walk down this way. You can see I really loved the shrubs and floor lights combo. And then you are at the beach. This little walkway is a custom pattern. And I just tried to make this just like a casual beach hangout spot. You have a barbecue, little tiki stand, a little hammock there, and then over here we have some surfboards and towels for beach goers. These stones that go around the trees, those are also custom patterns, so I will link those down below. I use those a lot, actually. I use them around the trees in sort of the center plaza area, and then I actually also use them like around the fire here. I just used fewer of them, and they worked really well there too. So again, that was a really great pattern to find. And we have just more trees and bushes and flowers. The flowers are kind of taking over, you guys. They're kind of all over the place at this point, so I won't spend too long dwelling on that, but just know that like those will probably change, and all parts of this island will probably change, because I feel like that's the fun of Animal Crossing, is like just to change things as you go, because why not? I haven't done a whole lot with like this side of the beach and the pier, but I did add some of this moss pattern to the rocks, and again, I will find the code for that as well. Then this is what I would call like my little Pixar moment. For some reason, this just reminds me of the short, I think it was before like Toy Story or maybe Bug's Life, of like the 2 guys playing chess. Do you guys remember that? Am I like making that up? Is that like a fever dream that I had? I don't know. It just makes me feel like a Disney movie. So maybe that's weird. I don't know. But if we cross the bridge up here, we are now at like my little beach Carnival pier, which I think I have an outfit for this. Let me see. I do. Okay. Yes. So this is my little Carnival outfit. We have the magic and tarot card reading booth, the prize wheel, prize booth, as well as the snack station, the teacup rides, and of course the infamous porta potty. Every carnival needs a porta potty. I'm still growing a lot of my flowers here, but I think the tulips look really nice. I still have a few more rows to go, but I'm also trying to grow some hybrids here, so that is why those flowers are kind of mismatched. I have a stage area here that this, you know, just kind of a fun little area. I wish you could hear the music that I was playing, but for some reason when I stream Animal Crossing with OBS, it doesn't pick up the sound, so I'm sorry about that. You don't get to hear the wonderful sounds of KK Slider. And then I have my coffee shop on this side. Again, it's playing, I think it's playing KK Condor, which I just want to say is the most underrated KK Slider song ever, and it gets stuck in my head all the time. This coffee menu is a pattern, so if I find it, I will put it down below. Then if you cross this bridge, you will be back into the town square area. And if you cross that bridge, you're going into the neighborhood area. I really want to get that balloon, but I'm going to resist. So, like I said, if we cross this bridge, we enter the neighborhood area, but we're not going to do that just yet. Instead, we are going to go back here, and we're actually going to go up this incline. And this is another area that I just like to pause and like look up at the view, because everything looks really symmetrical and really cool. So when you go through the stone arch, you are met with my little gaggle of flamingos. And I think I have an outfit for this as well. Yes, my little tea garden outfit. I was really inspired by my trip to San Francisco, where they have the Japanese tea garden kind of just in the heart of San Francisco, and it looks really cool. You can see a little tea stand here, my bamboo forest, pagoda, and just some of the other bamboo furniture. So I just think it looks really cool. I originally had a lot more furniture in this area, but I decided to dial it back because I ended up fitting my campsite right next to it. So we can change our outfits for this as well. Here's my little camper outfit. I don't have a camper today, but you can see it's just a small little area. Few key pieces of furniture like the cooler, the campsite sign, which is from Pocket Camp, and just a few trees. And I also repurposed the moss pattern that I used on the stones by the beach right here around the campsite, and I think it just gives it like a nice grassy texture. So it's a nice dual purpose pattern. There's a bridge there to cross over, but you can also go around the back this way to the secret beach, and I haven't really done anything with that yet. Here we have Rex. Thank you for watering the flowers, Rex. Always appreciated. We have some more flowers this way, and then you can also hop over these stones to get to the other side as well. This is one of two main flower gardens that I have to kind of just keep track of all the flowers I've grown on my island. So every time I get a new type of flower or I grow a new hybrid, I kind of put it here just to help me keep track of what the heck I'm doing with all those flowers, because they can feel really overwhelming. So that's one of two main gardens, like I said. So I have a lot of flowers over there, but I'll show you in just a moment where the rest of them are. If you walk down this path, you can see we are looking up at another lovely view, another waterfall with the white hyacinths, which I just thought were kind of a nice touch. You can see some peach trees here. Peaches, like I said, are the native fruit of my island. And then if you kind of pause and look up here, you see my orchard. I'm so mad because I accidentally shook this apple tree today, and it kind of ruins that photo op moment. But I have 6 of each type of fruit tree, and when it's all harvested and I sell it, it's like 40,000 bells, which is really good. So I'll probably do that later today. We have a fruit stand with some fruit boxes as well. And if you walk this way, you can see I have my little silo. We also have Sherb here. He's my newest villager, and he's so cute. You want me to have, oh, thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Love him. Okay, back to the tour. So now we are going to pop over to my fancy restaurant, and here's my fancy outfit for the fancy restaurant. It's just kind of a nice outdoor dining area, and I have some more flowers up here. Eventually I want these all to be lily of the valley, but I have some just plain white lilies here for now. So that's this area. I have to do some maintenance with the flowers and rocks and stuff, but for the most part I'm really happy with the way that it looks. Then when you come down here, we are entering the neighborhood area from the other side. So if we go to the left first, which is what we're gonna do, we have a playground area here, which I just think looks really fun and colorful. I have a fortune cookie booth here and a little crafting station, which makes things super convenient, not just for me, but in case anyone were to visit my island, if they're net or fishing rod breaks, they can just come out here and rebuild one really easily. I already have like the materials there, as well as some duplicate recipes that I don't need. So if they see one that they don't have, they can take that as well. I have a bakery area, which I think is really cute, and I have an outfit for. So cute. This is one of my favorite areas on my island right now. It's very small, but I just think it looks really cute. I did find some custom hat patterns to make these cakes, and I think it looks really nice. So I might expand on this area just because I like it so much. But what I like about this whole stretch of my island in general is how versatile it is. I can kind of pack up these spaces and change them to whatever I want depending on the season or if I get a new idea. So it's really easy to change. And I also have a little plant shop down here as well with some plants and flowers for sale. So I think that looks really cool. I haven't done much with like these beaches over here, so I guess I can just show you really quickly. I don't think it's gonna be very exciting. I just have some coconut trees, some flowers, telescope, and satellite. And you can see more of that moss pattern here, just because I think it looks really good. So it's a nice subtle touch. Back to the main part of the tour, we're just going to enter back over here, come around this way, and now we're at this fancy little pool area, which again I have an outfit for. So this is just meant to sort of be like a little bit of a higher end version of like the beach on the other side. This one just feels a little bit more posh, I guess. And I just have a little pool there, and it just leads right out into the beach, which this beach, again, doesn't have a whole lot more to it, but I might continue to add and build things there. Then I'm going to walk you guys through the neighborhood briefly. You can see these flowers and trees are just kind of a mess right now. They're just kind of where I'm using my island to grow hybrid flowers. So the way that I did the neighborhood is I did 2 rows of 5 houses. Hold on, we gotta get this. So the way that I did the neighborhood is I basically did 2 rows of 5 houses each, just because I felt like it was the easiest way to organize. And there isn't a whole lot of space around each house, but there is just enough room to plant some flowers and put some furniture out in front. I'm not going to be going into each individual house, but I'm just going to be going over the villagers that I have. So I have Pate, this is her house, very cute. I have Deli, who is out and about around the island right now anyway. Then we have Rooney. This is his house here. I actually need to plant an extra flower there. He's missing one. Then we have Eugene. And then we have Caesar. Now, I don't go crazy hunting for rare villagers or anything like that. I kind of am just of the mentality of like, I get who I get and I just learn to love them. Here we have Marshall. I know he's kind of sought after. I mean, I love Marshall, don't get me wrong. But I just kind of like the luck of the draw. Then we have, this is Rex's house here. We have Billy. He was one of my first villagers. We also have Hazel. People give Hazel a hard time, you guys, but I love Hazel. She was also one of my first villagers. And then we have Sherb, who's super adorable. So yeah, those are my 10 villagers, and that's my little neighborhood. I think it looks really cute. You can see right along here I'm crossbreeding some more flowers, or trying to anyway. And then here's the bridge from earlier that I mentioned where you can get right back into the center of town. So with all of that, I think it's time that we kind of go back to my house and do a tour of that. This is my second main flower garden that I'm using to kind of just keep track of all the flowers that I'm growing. You can see here I have the hyacinths, roses, and tulips, and I'm just missing like 1 or 2 of each, and then I've completed all those hybrids. This is also where all my money trees are, just because I usually end up chopping them down after they supply me with the bells that I need. I chop them down, so that's just where I put them. And my house is right by the beach. I have always liked my house to be closer to the beach whenever I play Animal Crossing, because most of my time historically in Animal Crossing has been spent fishing at the beach, because like that's how you get the most money, right? Like that's just always how I've played the game. So it was important to me to have a house by the beach, and I think it looks really cute here. You can see this is sort of my own little private patch of beach with my own little bonfire and patio leading up to my deck. This is also a custom pattern. I will try and find it. This is actually one of my favorite patterns because you can see it almost looks three-dimensional, where it looks like there's a gap between the wood and the grass. And on these patches right here are just random flowers that I couldn't find a better place for on my island right now, but I'm holding on to them just in case there is a better place to put them. Like I can tell you right now, I can put those roses in front of Rooney's house, so I'll probably go do that later after I finish the tour. But this is the front of my house. Again, I just think it looks cute. So this is the first room that you see when you enter my house. This is just kind of the living room area. I would call this somewhere between grandma's house and hipsterville. Like it's a little bit of both. I love all the dark tones in here, and I love all the kind of vintage elements with the sewing machine and the TV trays and the record player, but obviously we still have some high-end, more modern things like the deer head and the flat screen TV. And I think I'll go kind of from left to right around these rooms. I don't really have a particular order. I just know which room I want to show you last. I'm gonna save the best for last. So this is like my office room. This is like, has a lot of the same feels as my office that I'm in right now. Lots of yellow, lots of bright colors, lots of sugar skulls actually. So it's just very me. And again, I'll try and do like a 360 here. So I have a degree on the wall because I did get my master's degree. I mean, my diploma's in like a box somewhere, but in Animal Crossing, it's displayed prominently. And you can see I have like my wall of awards from the Housing Association, the Museum Rally, and a counterfeit painting because I got duped. So yeah, I like this room a lot. It's just very fun and very reminiscent of like a room I would like to be in. Now I'm going to show you the kitchen area, which I'm also pretty proud of. I like the kitchen a lot. I think it looks really good. So we're going to go to the back here. And this is the kitchen. Again, I'll give you that like 360 view. I wish you could make the rooms bigger in Animal Crossing. Like I wish you could upgrade your rooms to be just slightly bigger, because the kitchen I would definitely want to be bigger. Oh, that got kind of wonky. Let's try that again. Let's try that 360 again, shall we? Nice and slow. So lots of yellow accents and blue accents. I love the dark brick, espresso machine, vital, lots of caffeine at all times. Yeah, sorry, I'm really bad at the 360 thing. Yeah. That's it. Sorry if you're getting motion sickness from my horrible pans. Hopefully you're hanging in there. Then I'll show you the bathroom. The bathroom changes just here and there a little bit as I get better furniture, but overall I'm pretty happy with the way that it looks. It's very like crisp and clean looking. I have my pet turtle here. Oh, I also have an outfit for this. Let's see. Yes. So now we're in my bathroom in the appropriate attire. I have my little turtle friend over here. He just stands there and screams. I have my little hot tub, my Taurus bath, my bidet, my futuristic toilet, you know, all the things that a bathroom needs. 360 here, but there's not really anything on the other walls. I kind of figure like maybe as I get more paintings and stuff, I will add to this maybe. Who puts fine art in their bathroom? I'll show you the bedroom next, and then I'll show you the basement last, because the basement is hands down my favorite room. I love it so much. So we're gonna go upstairs first. And the upstairs changes a lot. This is where it's at right now. It's not overly exciting. I change this really frequently though. So as I get more furniture, this will probably look a little bit cooler. But this is where it is now, and I guess I'm okay with that. Yeah. So not that exciting, but the room that I am really proud of and is very exciting is the basement, and I'm gonna go ahead and change into my outfit ahead of time. All right, can you guess it? Do you know what it is? It's a 1950s diner. This is like my dream house, you guys. I want the basement in my house to have a 1950s diner, fully functional. It's probably a good thing you can't hear the sound now because there are so many sounds happening in this room. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest, but I will try and do a nice 360 for you guys right now. So shout out to like my friends and my cousins who also play Animal Crossing for helping me gather the diner furniture. Oh, I love this room so much. So we have 2 diner tables, 4 diner chairs, 2 diner booths. I just love this room, you guys. The wallpaper, and I've added a lot of things to the wall to kind of break up that pattern. You can see some villager posters, and then I have the jukebox back there, the guitar. I have Break Tapper back here, which is also from Pocket Camp. The neon signs. The bar has an old telephone, some coffee cups, and then back here I have a vintage gas pump, 2 arcade games, gumball machine, popcorn machine. I just love this room. I love it. And it looks pretty cool when it's like dark too. So I think that's maybe my favorite way to view it. And I just like to be Elvis and hang out down here. Is that so wrong? So that's my island tour, guys. I don't really know what to say. I'm proud of it. I know it's not amazing, but I like it a lot, and I hope that this video was a nice way to spend a little bit of your time today. If it was, and you want to see more Animal Crossing content, I do stream it occasionally over on Twitch, and I try and keep it pretty separate over there so that like my YouTube can mostly stay art stuff, although sometimes some other stuff gets mixed in. And that's okay too. Like if you guys do want to see more Animal Crossing stuff, leave your ideas down below. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do like drawing Animal Crossing characters or something. You just gotta let me know what you want to see. But without further ado, I am going to finish off this tour here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. It's been a nice break for me to just put a really fun, easy, stupid video out. And yeah, feels good. So thanks again for watching. I will talk to you all soon, and I will see you on the internet.